E.N.D here. Innistrad Remasters brings together the best cards from the first Innistrad block, the Shadows of Innistrad block, Innistrad Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow, along with Commander product cards set on the plane. The Innistrad blocks are still considered some of the best sets to draft, remaining incredibly popular among players and collectors. However, Innistrad also introduced us some intriguing mechanics that, let's be honest, left some players scratching their heads. Chief among these is Miracle. Miracle is a keyword mechanic introduced in Avacyn Restored. It allows a powerful spell to be cast for a lower cost if and when it's the first card drawn each turn. Miracle provides an alternative cost for a card that can be used while drawing it if it's the first card drawn during a turn. If a player intends to cast a card for its Miracle cost, it must be revealed immediately. Costs are paid when the effect cost the draw is finished and the triggered ability to cast it resolves. But how do you play Miracle? Let's build our battlefield. Let's put this that will represent our library. Scenario 1. First card drawn. It's my turn. I'm going to draw my first card. I draw. I look at it. It's a temporal mastery, a miracle card. I reveal it. Very important. Don't put it into your hand. You must reveal it. Show it to your opponent so that they know it's your first card drawn and that you can cast it for its miracle cost. Then, as the draw ability resolves, you can cast it for its miracle cost. Temporary Mastery has a casting cost of 5 and 2 blue, but its miracle cost is 1 and 1 blue. I will pay 1 and 1 blue and cast it for its miracle cost, giving me an extra turn, and that's what I call a needed miracle. Scenario 2. Not the first card drawn. It's my turn. I'm going to draw my first card. I draw. I look at it. Glimmer of Genius. No miracle. In this case, I will just add my card to my hand. No need to reveal it. I'm going to cast Glimmer of Genius. Scry 2, draw 2. First card, second card. Temporary Mastery. But this time, no miracle, because it's not my first card drawn this turn, and I cannot cast it for its miracle cost. On the other hand, I can still cast it for its full cost. Scenario 3. No cast. It's my turn. I'm going to draw my first card. I draw. I look at it. It's, again, Temporary Mastery. You don't have to reveal it if you don't want. Obviously, if you don't reveal it, you cannot cast it for its miracle cost. In this scenario, I'm going to reveal it, but if I don't cast the spell for its miracle cost when the draw ability resolves, I cannot cast it for its miracle cost during my turn, but I can still cast it for its normal cost. Scenario 4. No reveal. It's my turn. I'm going to draw my first card. I draw. I look at it. It's Temporary Mastery. I don't reveal it and put it into my hand. If you put the card into your hand, you cannot reveal it and cast it for its miracle cost. Very important. It's your mistake and you have to pay the consequences. Even a judge will never accept your reasoning. So it's very important to follow these steps. Draw the card. Look at it. Make sure it's a miracle card. Reveal it and then put it into your hand. Some notes. Miracle is a static ability linked to a triggered ability. Miracle followed with a cost means you may reveal this card from your hand as you draw it if it's the first card you've drawn this turn. When you reveal this card this way, you may cast it by paying the cost associated rather than its mana cost. If a player chooses to reveal a card using its miracle ability, they play with that card revealed until that card leaves their hand, that ability resolves, or that ability otherwise leaves this deck. You still draw the card whether you use the miracle ability or not, any ability that triggers whenever you draw a card, for example, will trigger. If you don't cast the card using its miracle ability, it will remain in your hand. You can reveal and cast a card with miracle on any turn, not just your own, if it's the first card you've drawn that turn. You don't have to reveal a drawn card with miracle if you don't wish to cast it at that time. You can cast a card for its miracle cost only as the miracle triggered ability resolves. If you don't want to cast it at that time, or you can't cast it because there are no legal targets available, you won't be able to cast it later for its miracle cost. You cast the card with miracle during the resolution of the triggered ability. Ignore any timing restrictions based on the card's type. It's important to reveal a card with miracle before it's mixed with the other cards in hand. Multiple card draws are always treated as a sequence of individual card draws. For example, if you haven't drawn any cards yet during a turn and cast a spell that instructs you to draw 3 cards, you draw them one at a time. Only the first card drawn this way may be revealed and cast using its miracle cost. If the card with miracle leaves your hand before the triggered ability resolves, you won't be able to cast it using the miracle ability. You draw your opening hand before any turns begins. Cards you draw for your opening hand can't be cast using miracle. So that's how you play miracle, a very interesting mechanic from Avacyn Restored. Leave me a comment below what do you think about this mechanic, and as always, subscribe for my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world. I'm out.